right. So first off, hello. I
Hey,
haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Wonderful. I was telling DJ, he just called and we talked real quick, and I'm hoping some other folks will start calling in. Um, if you look over my shoulder right here, you can see what the prize is. It's right there, that little piece of paper. And I was digging all them. I just happened to take down some boxes the other day because I'm trying to scan all of my old photos that my mama had.
hmm
And I happened to look in the box and I went, Lord, I didn't know we had that too. That piece of paper right there is 22 years old. So it's older than you are.
Yeah.
Um, First off, talk about this year for you as a person. How has it changed you in a positive way?
Well, this year I started out and I didn't really know how I was going to feel about my senior year. I didn't know if I was going to be sad or happy or mad that I was going to leave, but it had a positive outcome. I really liked the people in my class. They kind of made everything better for me, like coming to school and eating lunch and going through classes. So I had a really positive outcome.
Well, I'm going to tell you one of the things that I've loved about your class in particular is that y'all really feel like a family. Even when people are crazy and aggravating, there's still a love that's there between everybody. Would you agree with that?
Yes, sir.
Now, you are one of those children that's involved in like everything. Go ahead if you can remember the entire list, that's fine. But go ahead and give people a little bit of an idea of all that you've been involved with this year in particular. And if you want to go on beyond that, that's fine.
Yes, sir. So, ever since sophomore year, I've been a part of our senior beta club. I've been in honors, AP, IB. I'm part of the tennis team. I do a lot of community service work with our beta club, and I really, really like it.
Yeah, shout out to Miss Donnell. She is fantastic. And in fact, she was texting me the other day because she was having to transform some file. So God bless her. I love Miss Donnell.
Yeah.
Um, Talk about this year from the standpoint, you came in as a junior that's becoming a senior, and now you're a senior about to leave. What changed for you personally across that time?
I think my mindset about getting older and getting out of high school changed because I didn't really know how I was going to feel as an adult, and now we're out of school and everything, so I'm kind of getting a whole look of how being an adult is. And it's really exciting.
It is. I remember whenever I was a senior back in 1998, like that's really starting to feel old. It didn't feel that bad a few years ago, but now it's starting to feel like a long time ago. You sit there and look at it, and when you start college, and this is going to be something that you'll probably see next year, the amount of time that opens up for you in some ways is going to be unbelievable. But at the same time, the amount of responsibility and accountability that comes with that time, how you use that time, then because right now school, they've got it mapped out for you. You do this for this block, you do this for that block. When you finish school, you go to tennis practice or a match, or you go to beta club meetings, and when you get into college, people are pretty much just leaving you to your own devices. How do you feel like your time at Dublin has prepared you for that?
Well, at Dublin, we were on a set schedule, and Dr. Stuckey, he really had us going, like, you guys got to get to class, don't be tardy. And so I really feel like all the adults in the school, they really helped us, set schedules for ourselves so that we will be prepared to leave.
Well, I'm very excited for you individually because you come from a wonderful family. I love Mr. Zellner. He is such a trip. I love he's such a creative guy, and he's a bit of a techie like me. He likes to play with technology,
Yes, sir.
and having a sibling that already had graduated and moved on to college, what has she been able to offer you in the way of advice and support to help make sure that when you step into that next situation that maybe, like for me, I told my sister, do this, don't do this, do this, don't do this. What has Helen shared with you to get you prepared for that next step?
She told me to keep an open mind, to always try to make friends and surround myself. She told me that I need to stay on my work, stay focused, and also have really good time management skills, because a lot of things can like they can take over you and you can get stressed out. But she told me that everything will be all right.
That's fantastic advice. And I wouldn't be surprised in the least of it coming from her, because she's such a wonderful person. And tell me real quick, what's she up to now?
So she is, I believe, a graphic design and arts major. So she does a lot
Wow.
of, yeah, she does a lot of projects for people. She does different characters, and she's also working on illustration designs for one of my dad's friends' books. So it's really
Wow.
exciting. Yeah.
Well, when she gets done, I might need to have her come do some of the graphic art for some of these projects that I'm having to do, especially with all this new video projects I'm having to do and my little slow computer. But I want to tell you how proud I am of you because, again, I've watched you grow as a person. You know, I've got to watch you through your whole high school career. I
Hmm.
didn't get to say that about anybody until I think last year was the first year that I had a group of seniors that I watched come in, but I got to watch you guys come from middle school all the way through. Um, what would you tell the ninth grade version of yourself if you had the chance to go back in time to give you that little extra oomph?
I would tell her, don't be afraid. You're gonna get through it. Don't stress about anything. Just stay on your work and stay focused, and everything will be all right in the end.
Now, what's been your go-to snack this year?
Cheez Its.
Oh, any particular flavor?
Well, I like cheddar jack and original.
Both of those are favorites at my house, and you know I have 8 kids, so we have to buy the giganto boxes. And
Yeah.
what's really sad is we'll buy the giant box and they'll just open it, and I'll say, "Man, that sounds good. I think I'm going to get some." Then I go into the pantry and I'm like, "Megan, where'd they go?" She's like, "They ate those for snack." I'm like, "That was a huge box."
Yeah.
Now, so y'all, like I told DJ's folks that are going to be watching, when you send out these graduation invitations and all, they start sending stuff back. They need to be sending you either the individual baggies of
Mhm.
Cheez-Its or boxes so that you can carry those off to college. And where are you planning to go this year? Whenever you leave high
So
school?
I got accepted to Georgia Southern University, and I also got accepted to be in their honors program. So I'm really excited about
Wow. Wow, you made me proud because I'm a proud Eagle myself,
that.
class of '04. Yeah, when you do the math, 98 to '04, it took me a little while, but I took a break. I was one of
Mhm.
those 4 years and 6 years because I decided to go into the working world for a little while. But um, you're going to have a blast. It's wonderful down there. Um, it to me, it's like if you took Dublin and put a university on top of it. So you'll have some of those
Mhm.
benefits of a smaller community, but then you'll also have the benefits of people from all over the world on campus. So you'll get to meet a ton of people. Well,
Yes, sir.
finally, as we get ready to close out, do you remember your quote that you put in the yearbook?
I remember it was high school is a load of carbon, radium, and potassium, I believe. Either pot- I don't know. Either way, it's spelled out. High school is a load of crap. That's the last Zellner joke you're gonna get. So
Yeah, I was going to say that is straight off the Zellner playbook right there. You got to grab that science and slide it in there. Does your dad? I know the answer to this because he's a good guy, but I was going to tease you and ask if he puts any extra pressure to make sure those science grades are high.
actually, no. Whenever I was in his chemistry, biology classes, he never really answered my questions. He had me like work everything out for myself, and I feel like that really helped me out because he didn't give me like that extra hand. He had me like work hard to get it. So
That is wonderful. Well, Piper, I'm so proud of you. I'm so excited. I can't wait for when we can get to the situation where we've got everybody all together and we're having our graduation ceremony. Thank you for taking this time, and I
yes,
want to
sir.
wish you luck. And hopefully, we'll see you here sooner rather than later.
All right. Thank you.